Hey Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. We are checking in for your energies. Let's just see what is going on and how we can support your journey today. So this is for Pisces Sun, Moon and Rising. They will be the strongest and most dominant energies here. So let's get started. I hope you're doing well as always and appreciate you being here, friends. So let's connect on in and see what is in your energies. I'm hoping we're getting a bit of a shift going on. We do have the new moon in Aquarius on Friday. So there'll be an update. Well, things are looking good, friends. I don't know, I felt something open up. I know that we've got Mercury also in Aquarius right now. I think until like around the 23rd of Feb. So I feel like there's going to be potentially, thoughts maybe around a new ideas, Pisces. Maybe discussions, collaborations of some kind. So it's pretty exciting energy right now, especially being in Aquarius season. So embrace the collaborations, embrace the conversations around it where you get stimulated and excited, because I feel like that's kind of directing you right now. But I love that we have blossoming abundance, cornucopia, we've got the deceit energy and the contract energy showing up. So there seems to be something opening. Like I said, I feel like there was a bit of a shift yesterday, energetically. Something seems to be opening up, wanting to come in here. And I don't know what you've been wanting to call in. Maybe you're starting to get signs yourself of this goodness happening. And with that, like I said, we can see something coming to life here. I don't know if you've already been on a certain path waiting for a result. Maybe even like there's been some momentum building. I feel like if that's you're working on a project, working on something here that's been important to you, like you've gone down a certain path and kind of made that like, yep, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm going after, and you're kind of putting it into motion or really digging in. That's where we're kind of seeing here, you're getting the signs, you're getting the affirmation and confirmation, hey, this is working out, this is working for you. On the other side of this, the more effort you put in, the more love you put in, the more focus you put in, you're going to start seeing more and more results. Interestingly, to show up with the deceit and contract energy, I think there's just some mindfulness here right now in a couple of different parts. I've got a couple of different messages for different situations and people. And I feel like there's one for my friend Mari. You know who you are, my friend, and we've obviously connected in part, but there's something here around anyone who's going through some form of legalities, contracts. The devil is in the detail is what it's telling me. So yeah, there's something there to look out for in terms of I'm just getting some word of contract. It's interesting. I'm seeing, even though there's the deceit energy there, I'm getting a Seven of Swords energy, which is like, because the Seven of Swords can be a lot around contracts, can be around strategy and something of that nature. But I'm seeing it's something in the communication, in the detail of some contract to look out for, or assess there in more detail here. I feel like there just needs to be some conversation here around bringing it back into a way that can be a win-win situation for all. I feel right now something may not be particularly favorable, and you can shift that, whatever that is. So just be mindful of that. Again, that's to support you guys where you may be feeling something a little off, or you've just got something new that's landing in your lap that's pretty awesome. So you just want to make sure that it's in your best interest as well, okay? Further to that, for some of you as well, I think there's another part of, I'm getting a lot of ego right now on maybe towards a situation where I just feel like some sense of inflation is happening, and I feel the inflation is an internal inflation, like the way someone may be approaching something, the way someone may be feeling about a situation. Maybe there has been some wins, some successes, and I don't know, I'm just getting a heightened sense of energy around someone or a situation, and then kind of trying to get a result from that, or like trying to push something forward from that energy, which I don't know. I'm getting it kind of conflicting because I feel like someone's kind of got this motivation to want something to work here or to come. How do I explain this? I'm just trying to explain the energy and what I'm seeing here, guys, because it's like someone's getting overconfident because they've had some form of win or because they think they may know better, something of that nature. And it's weird. It's like they're coming from that energy regarding something. I don't know if this is someone that you do already have some form of commitment with, some form of agreement with, or someone wants to come into agreement with you, but it's like they're coming from a place like they know better, or they're too good is probably the best way to explain it, which you understand what that energy is, guys, when someone's coming in and just like, hey, I'm the hot stuff, the hot show, whatever. So I'm not sure what that is. It's just a little bit of the energy around that, but we're going to dive in deeper to see more here. All right. I'm just checking all right, let's dive in a little deeper and see what our spirit has for us, because I think there's some really cool and awesome things happening. I hope you like my Wonder Woman. I felt like a bit of, power there to the people. I'm trying to think if that was my husband or my kids got that for me. It was funny. Yeah. They say I resemble her, so I'll take that power and that confidence. All right, guys. So let's have a look at this blossoming abundance energy and what it is that we need to know here. Okay, so something's moving in, might be moving in a bit slowly. What else do we need to know about this Knight of Pentacles? Okay, we've got the Nine of Cups. I like it. I like it. And a new beginning. This is wonderful. So there's definitely something that is, coming into connection for you here, Pisces. It may have been a bit of a slow start, or it feels like it's a slow moving energy, but what I like is it's blossoming, which means it's growing. So things might have moved slower, or, seem to be like, again, you're getting the signs, you're getting some results, but it's something that's going to make you happy. There's no doubt here with this Nine of Cups. And this Ace of Wands is showing like this, there's a new chapter. I feel like you're stepping into a new phase of something. So I'm very excited for this, for you. Ace of Wands. What else do we need to know? Page of Swords. Yeah. So a lot of you might be getting into a bit of work. Again, I just got something around communication here, which I did say before about the detail. But it also could be too, like I said, there's something new that you might be curious about that's capturing your interest. I feel like this is around some work you want to do, some side hustle you want to do, something around. Again, it feels a very fresh, exciting energy. So there's something that either you've been working on or something that's been on your mind a lot. It's like you're really, I think, going in a certain path or a direction. And this is I just feel really, really good. I feel really, really good about this, whatever that you're doing. So keep doing it, Pisces, because we can see that there will be results on the other side of this. For some of you, this could be around communication, being online. It could be, also looking and watching at these new things or what's making you curious. And I feel like Spirit's asking you, pay attention to that. Like, what are these things that are igniting you, that are creating some real fun, exciting curiosity? Because this is not, this might be a good way to gather information or gather some form of inspiration here. But whatever this is, like, pay attention to it, because I feel like that's a sign for you to, grab hold of that, whatever that is. Cornucopia energy, what do we need to know here? Okay, I've got the Five of Swords. What do we need to know about this Five of Swords energy? Thank you, Spirit. Five of Pentacles. We've got a lot of fives. What's going on? And Seven of Cups. I mean, 5 is a lot on change. I feel like I've got too many things around me right now that are in my way that I'm trying to get. So I feel like 5s are a lot around change. And I'm just like, or needing some change. Maybe that's something that you've been praying for, is needing some change, wanting some change, a change in desire for more, for things to become more lighter, more brighter, like what you're meant to be doing, where you're meant to be going. So a lot of you might be calling in right now a lot around your purpose and the work that you're meant to be doing, looking at your finances. And, again, I just got this sense of like wanting to do more for yourself. And I love that. I think that's a really powerful energy because it's something that you seem to be looking into or questioning right now, or it's like on your mind on like what actually is that excites me, what actually is or are those things that fulfill you on a deeper level that you can see, or that that it's kind of like you're not working a day in your life because you love what you do, you're passionate about what you do, it excites you, but it's also beneficial, on many different levels, whether it's financially, emotionally, spiritually, and in service and things like that. So I think there's something here that you may be assessing or looking at what you've once done as well, but I feel like you just want to clear this out. But naturally it's happening with whatever that you're doing, but I feel like you've just got maybe this little bit of weariness of how to shift that out, or is it, can I really shift this out with whatever action or where you want to be or what you're feeling cool. Another 5, like there's a lot changing here for you, friend. You might be really thinking about all the things right now that have challenged you over the last year, over the last 3 months, over the last 6 months, maybe the last 4 or 5 years. There's something here that you seem to be really looking at, okay, around all these challenges. And I like it because it means that you're coming, whatever you're looking at or assessing or putting, I'm feeling judgment on to solve something, which is great, because to me with this cornucopia, and that's coming through, is that this is going to be a supportive win, a supportive path, a supportive journey. What else do we need to know about this energy? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, and that's you, Queen of Cups. This is good. This is really, really good. The more you focus on an intent coming from a place of like love and care and compassion for yourself and for the things that you want to do, I feel, again, there's something on the other side of this that's really wonderful, Pisces. Deceit energy. We've got the Hanged One. 2 of Swords. Tell me more about this deceit energy and 2 of Swords, please. Okay. So there's something that's around that is concerning you. Share more. Okay, a lot of 9s. So there's something that's coming up. The Emperor and 6 of Cups. Okay. I feel there's a little bit of something from your past that might be haunting you or haunting someone in your energy. I don't know if you relate to, someone right now who may have been a little bit challenging, a little bit toxic in your energy. But when I connect into this here, with the deceit energy and the Hang One, this can be a positive thing, that someone's really looking at their behaviors or the way that they've been operating or what's showing up right now. It's like someone's taking a step back is what I feel, to assess a situation, to really look at a situation. So I think that's a very positive energy on whatever that is, okay? But I think there's the other aspect too of, as you're doing that, what's coming on the other side? What are you putting in your head? What are you connecting into your heart? Because the way you also think about situations can also determine the outcome, right? So this is going to be something that's really important right now. We've got obviously the Emperor here, masculine energy, and I feel like there's something in question here. I don't know if this is someone you're dealing with. This is you, Pisces, that's in your energy right now, is, again, about a choice, a direction, a path. But there's something aside of this, but I think it's a part of how you've got here as well, that is causing some concern, some worry. I don't know if some of you are literally having intense dreams right now, or a person you're dealing with is, I feel like, You know, when you break away from something and initially you have that sense of relief, there's that, oh, this freedom with it. And whatever freedom has come from a certain situation, maybe you've broke free from, whatever situation that's put you on this new path and journey, there's a lot of new, and the new can be exciting. It can also be a great motivation, can also be a great distraction because it's new and there's excitement and curiosity. I feel like, again, this could be vice versa energy, but someone now is really taking a step back and looking at what steps that they've taken, or really looking at what's happened in the past. And like, I feel like things they need to fix, because someone here, it's like they need to do something. There's some action that someone needs to take, but I feel like this, whatever this energy is here, is something that has been pretty impactful. It's been felt. It's been a really like pretty significant path that someone has been on or gone through, or a situation that has, I think the word it's given me is like, it's been pretty brutal in some respects. So it could be from that, like a lot of knocks from a lot of different directions. So maybe it's impacted someone here on a mental level. It's impacted someone physically, emotionally. Maybe some of you, like when it comes to what, you know, what you've been eating, what you're spending time doing, maybe in freeze, flight mode. Like, I feel like there's a lot underneath that may have gone on. And this could be a separate energy from all these other things that you're doing, but it's also connected, interconnected in some way, because I feel like there's a fresh start, a fresh path, this exciting energy, but there's still this energy that hasn't fully kind of gone, or hasn't fully kind of cycled out or wrapped up or resolved in some way. And I feel this has some lingering energy, okay? Because it's showing the Six of Cups, which is, you know, past energy. But it's also something that like is at the not necessarily the peak, because it's at the 9, you know, is part of completions as well, or moving towards that, right? I feel like there's something here about it's been a hard battle. It's just been a hard battle. And I feel like in addition to that, it's like you're paying attention to that, or someone's paying attention to that, to all the work that they've put in, to what has caused them, I feel like some internal conflict that's keeping them up and challenging them. Okay. Again, I don't know if this is you or someone that you're dealing with, but I feel like if this is a masculine, someone significant in your life, or something that you're being asked to step in and lead, and maybe it's just something you got to work through. So it is a bit of an inner battle between the love, the care, the compassion for self. It could be compassion, care for another person, even though they may haven't done the right thing. Because I mean, we can definitely feel this energy here, whatever this is. It's an energy I feel that is holding on, a situation that may be holding on. But there's definitely something here about it, Pisces, that I'm getting some sense of change again, but it's not something that's been closed out yet, you know? Okay, what do we need to know about this contract energy? I wonder too if it's something or someone is holding over you, because with the deceit energy and the Emperor, it can also be a bit of a controlling energy, but it can also like be a dominant energy. So I'm not sure where this is showing up in your life, or it may be showing up for someone that you're connected to, quite strongly connected to, and you'll know who that is. It'll be the person that comes to mind here. But again, it's kind of like, which way do I go? What do I do with this? Which way do I go? Because someone is like been, again, kind of in battle around this situation. But it's something to do that has been, or something that is connected here. We do, you know, Six of Cups can have a few different meanings. It can have like a significant soulmate connection. We've also got the Emperor now. We've got the Lovers. It could be something that there has been, some form of commitment in a relationship, in terms of, I'm not sure the depth there. I don't know if it's a marriage, but I feel like you're also on your own path and journey here right now, and really looking at what that is, because I'm seeing a lot of good things working out for you, but there's a lot of lingering energy of things that need to be wrapped up, that need to be closed, is what I feel, or for someone here. And I feel you, Pisces, to push through any blocks or situations that have made you question your worth, that have made you question, the previous battles that you've had with people, or that people have put you in situations more so, you know, through their behaviors, through their actions, which things that maybe you didn't believe in, or, you've done something that you didn't believe in and yourself, but you didn't notice that until later. Like maybe there was something that was, you were such in conflict with, and question, why did I make these choices? Because making these choices have put me now into this loss. Maybe you believed in someone, maybe, your heart was connected to a situation, but a lot of this was out of character, or a lot of this was just not your true essence, because it was coming from a place that was out of alignment, if that makes sense. And it's like now you can finally get into the reality of this situation, and where, if whether this has been you specifically or a person that you've dealt with where it's been like that, it's like there's something here about nurturing yourself, because I see this as being very successful, or very prominent of a beautiful outcome, whatever this is. But it's like you got a little bit of work to do through this. But again, it's a positive thing. So I want you to know that. So whatever changes that you're making, whatever shifts you're making in your life, again, I mean, there's a lot around financially, spiritually, mentally, and the actions that you're taking. So there seems to be a lot showing up here. That something is being worked through. But I really like it, because when there's change, it means that there's movement. And when there's movement, it's opening a gate and path for great things to come, if that's the way that you choose to move forward in that energy. Just sometimes we have to fight the little bit of, BS or situations that are in our life. But this is a good thing. It's a clearing, is what I feel. So we do have the contracts and the Lovers, like I said. So there is some form of commitment or some form of choice here. But whatever this is that's showing up, when I see the contract energy in this space, I feel like this is something that will work out, the truth of the matter of the situation. Like I said, for some of you though, there's whoever that you're dealing with, if this is in regards to it, it's just looking at the things in a finer detail, and not allowing, I think we'll put it this way. With the Queen of Cups and the Deceit energy, they're two very different energies in someone's approach. So having a look at the approach, the way that you may connect here, but it is asking you to take a step back and have a look at this, whatever this energy is that's showing up in terms of this connection, this offer, this opportunity, or just this situation overall. What else do we need to know about this Lovers energy? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we've got Aquarian energy here. It's super interesting too with the Star, because I feel like there's a lot of hope here, or a lot of desire here for something to work out, or for something to heal, or that the path that you choose and go is the one that's going to be the most positively serving. The Star energy is a very powerful card. What else do we need to know? Seven of Swords. See, again, there's something here. What do we need to know about the Seven of Swords? Got the Four of Swords and the Death energy. Okay, so if there has been something, I mean, when I look at these energies and the messages, I mean, I just go straight up as they come. To have the Lover's energy and the Star, okay, there seems to be some commitment that you may have with someone. This could be love for some of you. This could be like a partnership of some kind in business. Take it how it resonates. Something wants to come into harmony and balance here. Something wants to heal and be nurtured here. But I think an important aspect is coming to the truth of the matter, like what's really happening here. And I feel like that's a key part that you may be looking at, what was the truth, because something doesn't feel right. Something feels a little off, something feels a little deceitful, something feels like someone's choosing no conflict to protect themselves versus, because when you look at the 5, we know the 5 is about conflict, okay? We know that some form of communication, I feel like someone's trying to pull communication away, because they're in the 2 of Swords energy. They're trying to protect themselves here. But I think there's a part of you that knows why there is no potential contact, or someone's gone on the quiet, or someone's working through some healing aspect here. It's because I think someone here knows the truth of a situation. And maybe intuitively, Pisces, maybe there's some element or aspect here that things have gone quiet because no one wants to discuss this, or the fact is that you're going to have to put everything on the table if you want this situation to heal. But for this situation to heal, because Star is very healing energy, but it's also one that's going after what your true desires are and facing that and moving forward to that. But it seems like someone's still deciding here what that is. But it's like you're waiting on some truth. You're waiting on some alliance here to know that. Again, I'm just getting like people are trying to protect themselves here. So there's a reason things have gone quiet. There's a reason maybe someone's withdrawn. There could be, someone going on a healing adventure right now. I don't know if you want to call it an adventure. It might seem like that, someone's doing okay or just doing their thing, but there's more to it. But what I do see is that whatever this is, whatever has been quiet, whatever has been kind of pulled away, hidden, I feel like that's going to come to an end. Okay. For I know the plans I have for you. Okay, so what do we need to know about this ending? Share more on this. Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know about this ending? It's like, for something to come back into life. Okay. Like I said, there's something you intuitively know here, or trying to call in, or that's being hidden here with this energy. You've got the High Priestess and the Star. Okay. What else do we need to know? It's asking you to maintain strength here. Again, you've got this infinity symbol. I just feel there's some healing going on right now. You do have the Muse of Inspiration and the 3 of Inspiration. I feel like someone's getting their fire lit on an internal level. It's like someone is finally is building up some courage or building up some momentum here to really go after something, okay? Because the 3 of Inspiration is movement forward. You could be at distance from this person, but there's something about movement forward, okay? And it's just interesting with this Star and Priestess energy. This is to have the Star on both sides of this death energy, or things that have been quiet, or things that have been in question about a connection or a commitment or a partnership of some kind. I feel like someone or something wants to invigorate, because the death card, while that's an ending of something that may have been unclear, unhealthy, someone's tactics of doing something that you haven't been aware of. It's like you haven't heard about it, but you know something's happening behind the scenes. And I think for some of you, you've been trying to figure out what's actually happening, especially if there's been silence, or especially if there's finer details that you want to know about. But it's coming to an end. And it's kind of telling me it's going to come out. Something's going to shine on this. Something's going to awaken from this. In addition to whatever's awakening, there's also some insight that you have, because something has been hidden, but I feel like it's coming out. But I think intuitively, you know this. You are very aware of this yourself. It's like you've just been waiting. You've been holding strength, but I feel this is another energy that's kind of saying someone's building up the courage here, and there's going to be some movement around this, whatever this is. What is the outcome in terms of this energy, please? What is the potential outcome with this overall situation? Okay, you got the Lovers again. Ace of Materials. King of Cups, Muse of Emotions, and Ace of Emotions. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is big, juicy energy. So there's something here that someone wants to present something to you, Pisces, okay, with this Ace of Material. I feel someone's getting some courage to show up, come towards you. This could be a new energy, okay, because if there has been silence and the silence comes to an end, there could be something that you're just focused on your own healing. You're going to know your path on which direction that you're going here. What I do know, someone is building some courage and is lit up about going a certain path or a certain destination. Whether this is someone coming towards you with like massive love, massive intentions, feeling a very strong connection to you. Because, I mean, to have the Muse of Emotions and Ace of Emotions, that to me is like a double juicy, well, like this is the king of love, you know, the king of love, the person who wants to show up in love, in warmth, in care, in expressing how they feel and feeling confident in expressing how they feel. There's some amazing blessings coming here with a connection, okay? Or a decision or choice that's being made. It's going to be very clear. There's not going to be in question. When something is meant for you, it's not in question. Okay? And what I mean by that is you just know. You just know. And the only confusion is something or someone allowing to get into your head. And it doesn't necessarily mean to be a person. It can be ourselves. It can be like, you know, someone projecting crap on you, whatever it is. I don't know. There's something here about you know the truth of this situation. If you're in question of something, the answer's within you, okay? If you're questioning about a person or a situation, you know the truth of it. If you really believe something or someone or a situation that is meant for you, like, what's the truth of that? And I know sometimes it's hard because we want answers, but there's something here about new beginnings, new blessings. We see these new beginnings and new blessings. There's still something that someone needs to work through here. But I'm also seeing someone coming towards you, Pisces, okay? Someone's coming towards you. Again, I don't know if this is a new energy or this is an energy that you've once been in connection to. There could also be some offer that's coming through here, and it's bigger than what you can imagine. The blessing here, the opportunity here, the commitment here, the partnership here is pretty bold and I'm just getting amazing. I don't know what else to say here. Like, this is pretty wow energy in terms of a potential outcome here. Again, you have the free will around this to explore it more, to make your own judgment. But there's something coming. And with the Strength card here, I feel there's two parts of one, in the waiting, keep trusting your intuition in the waiting. You know something's coming in. You also know truth of a situation. I feel like everything is going to work out, especially with this Star card on either side of this transformation. Something's transforming or someone's transforming, some clarity. And I feel like it's going to give you a new sense of power. This could be your own movement forward, okay? But there's something really amazing happening here. Some of you could be traveling. Someone could be traveling to you, coming to see you if you guys are in different locations. Someone is very motivated, put it that way. Someone is very motivated to come towards you or start this process of, I've changed, I've shifted, I've been healing, I've been working on myself, I want to make things right. Again, only you are going to know based on your story, but the energy is a very beautiful energy. I need you to know that. It's a very beautiful energy. Let's get one of the my favorites, and I know some of you say your own favorites too. This animal apothecary medicine. All right, let's get one for our Pisces. This reading got a bit longer than I anticipated, but let's get one special form of guidance for our Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Serve their highest self regarding this situation. What do they need to know? Ooh, service. I'm going to put that to the side, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. One more, thank you, Spirit. One more, thank you, Spirit, for our Pisces. What do they need to know? Thank you. Oh, yes. You are about to shine. Okay, my loves. Let's get into this. 26. You are about to shine. All right. Can we guess this animal? It looks a bit like a sloth, but it is not. If you said a sloth. This is an armadillo. Just as we see armadillos wearing an armor of scales, this reinforces the idea of going inward. The inward work is exactly what allows us to shine outward. The inner contemplation leads to a more brilliant inner light that will eventually be witnessed and felt by all. Armadillo says that what you have to offer will be recognized. Do not get bogged down with how and when. Do not be led by outside validation. Instead, be led by the greater consciousness you were created from. We connect to our inner light when we connect to the source that creates us. Armadillo's medicine asks you to create a very intimate relationship with that which created you. So that's, Spirit, God, the universe. You are being asked to level up your daily prayers and create a dialogue with life. Drop all your wants and desires and create an intense conversation with the great mystery about receiving guidance to do what you were created to do. We all have a special gift that lies dormant within us, waiting to actualize. In this moment of deep connection to the great mystery, a mysterious energy begins to activate our gifts. And I feel that here, Pisces. There's something happening. This conversation and prayer you create needs to feel very real. Prayer does not need to look one specific way. It is intimate communion with that which you were created from. Start speaking into life. If you create this intense and mystical relationship with life daily, you will begin to witness yourself unlocking all your gifts. Life speaks back to those who speak to it, but it is your job to start the conversation. You might not receive an answer right away, but it will come to you with full force in the perfect way at the right time. Armadillo's medicine says that you are about to be seen, heard, felt, witnessed, understood, and recognized. Yes, you are. Okay, and that's why I was waiting. Oh, it's got more. It says, it's coming for you. You are about to shine so brightly, but now is the before time where you first must ignite your gift of light through going inward and channeling the universe. Okay, this is awesome. So the reason I wanted to wait on this, for some of you, and this has been coming up a lot too with just other work that I've been doing, and just connecting into with my own, I guess you can say, prayers, meditation, all those things, because there's something really cool that I've told you guys that I'm bringing about for you, or for the collective and those who want to connect into it for their life, to really awaken things in their life with purpose and feel, just no matter what's going on in life, the trust and the camaraderie that can come with constantly uplifting who we are, what we're doing, and how we're serving. And this service card, for some of you that have been going through a lot of significant, and I mean, everything's significant, but what I guess I'm saying here is there's been a lot of lessons of late for a lot of you, okay? Lessons in learning to love ourselves better, lessons in boundaries, lessons in what we're willing to accept and what we're not, lessons in being okay to speak up and have standards, lessons for standing up for ourselves, lessons of what we probably shouldn't do and what can be handled better. Like there's a lot of lessons, trust can be another one with people, making sure to guard your heart, and guarding your heart is just not guarding your heart. It's what you allow in your mind and allow to push through that may, allow your heart to open to things and situations that aren't healthy for you, right? That's what guarding your heart is, if you're familiar with that term. So there's something here about your lessons and uncovering more about yourself, and then how you can take that and keep pushing forward in service and doing some form of work here. I feel like there's something about your story, your background, your history that wants to awaken here, Pisces, to cultivate this next chapter. And I feel like that's what this service is. There are people that are praying at night, for someone, for some help, for some guidance, for some support. And some of you have that gift or have that message or have that something that can help that person at night who is praying for a breakthrough, who is praying for a best friend, who is praying for, a job, who's praying for some financial support, who's praying for help, for freedom, for something. And this is what I feel this is about. So if you've been holding back because of fear on your own story, stop making it about you. This is about being in service for something greater, for that person who's crying at night for help. And I know maybe you are too, sometimes crying at night for help or praying about a certain situation for some resolve. So there is something that you're going to be working through, some struggles that you may have to just witness yourself and give compassion to yourself and forgive yourself for anything that's transpired. It's not your fault. More than anything, it's like, how do you learn from this? And I feel like this is a really bold message right now for your next chapter, Pisces, because the energy's shifting again. Like I said earlier, January is like one that's kind of putting things in the spotlight we need to look at. February is like, okay, now it's really highlighting, I need to do something here. And this is like a huge catalyst to start making the year move forward in the direction that you want. But it's identifying these things and getting a hold of the energy and that momentum, because there's massive pathways that are opening, a new form sense. 3 is about stability and growth and coming together. And that's what's happening. And cornucopia, I look at that as a pathway and a gateway for you, for things to brighten up, for things to come into life that you've been desiring so greatly. But don't trick yourself or allow others to get in the way of that. And you might have a person or situation as well that there's some healing that's happening, because everyone's growing. We all make mistakes. But I think there's a part of it is, what are you going to take from this and allow and transform and give yourself a sense of freedom as well with this, because there's a lot of new beginnings, I could keep going on because this energy is so amazing, but I'm going to leave it there. I love you dearly. Let me know in thoughts and comments below, and we'll connect again soon. Bye now.